Hey, you two, welcome back to the channel. So the other day I uploaded the video about, what does it mean when the AC needs to be charged? So I explained a little bit about what that really means and what's really going on within the system of that, but I wanted to add a few things to that because I was in the car and I was trying to get some information out before my daughter, who was peeking through the background of the frame, decided to start making noise. But before we get into that part, so my wife, long before I even thought about starting this channel, she's been watching what she eats and changing a few of her habits day to day and making good progress in that regard. But here lately, the other day, she's kind of took it to another extreme and went to strictly shakes, rabbit food, and a bunch of other tasteless things. And so it's kind of got extreme here in the household. And so I just want y'all to keep me in your prayers as we're going through this moment in time. But the other day I was grilling some burgers for me and the kids, since my wife's on this new diet, and she gave me the permission to go on and eat the things I would normally eat. So anyway, I was grilled a burger. So then she proceeds to tell me that how I should start eating more plant-based foods and the benefits of this and that and the other. And I kindly reminded her that the burger that I was grilling was plant-based. And so then she was kind of curious, well, how was that? So I said, well, it was made in the meat processing plant. So, therefore it's plant-based. So anyway, keep me in your prayers on that as we're going through this. But so in the AC video that I made the other day, I explained that the component should never leak. But I didn't get to tell y'all in that instance, mind you, the example that I gave in the video was you come across a vehicle that says, hey, everything works fine, just needs AC recharge. So let's just shoot for hypothetically that everything else is fine with the vehicle. You test drive it, it runs and drives okay, and it handles okay, and the paint's in decent condition, and so on and so forth. Should you walk away from that vehicle due to the AC needing a recharge and knowing that, okay, it's a component that you're going to have to take to a mechanic to get repaired? Well, not necessarily, because just because you know that the AC is going to have to be fixed, and let's just suppose everything else is fine on the vehicle and you find nothing else wrong, then, or to be concerned about, then at that point, use that as a negotiating tool. You can use that information to say, okay, I'd like to get an extra $300 to $500 off the vehicle. Get yourself a little bit better deal, because you're going to have to invest a little bit of money to get the AC fixed. But just like with any vehicle, the AC can go out on anything. You can buy a brand new car and 2 years later something happened to the AC. That's just, it's a machine. So I wouldn't walk away from a vehicle just because it needs an AC recharge, or it needs, that's what they're saying, but it needs the AC fixed. But what I would do is A, use that as a negotiating tool, and B, continue to let that be a flag to continue to look for other things. So the reason that a seller, would sell a vehicle knowing that the AC needs to be fixed is, I've been there. I've been in their shoes, to where it's like, hey, it's going to cost this much money, and I know the vehicle's only worth this, so I really don't want to lose money on fixing the vehicle. But as a buyer, you want the best deal possible, and you want the best vehicle possible. But continue to look for more signs of neglect. Look for extremely dirty oil. Look for leaks around the engine block. Look for leaks under the vehicle. Is the vehicle leaking underneath? First and foremost, check the condition of the tires. How's the tires? If the tires are good, or maybe it's got newer tires on there and all you've got to fix is that AC issue, then you probably have a good vehicle in your hands, potentially, as long as you're willing to, pay to have the repair done. I wouldn't necessarily walk away altogether, but there's a lot of things you want to be aware of when buying a used vehicle, and I'm going to make another video about that, as far as things key things you want to look for when shopping for a used vehicle coming up in the future. But I just wanted to make this video to add on that just because it does need the AC fixed won't necessarily make it it's not a walk away from altogether. Now, once you look at it and things start adding up, you start noticing 3, 4, 5 different things that you're going to have to then, or parts that you're going to have to replace, things like that. Then yes, at that point it's, hey, let's walk away from this and let's find a better example. But yeah, I just want to make this video to let you know, don't walk away from just one repair, because you could be missing out on a decent vehicle otherwise. But stay tuned for future content. I plan on making a few other videos on other topics. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll get notified whenever a new video gets uploaded. And stay with the channel. Here I got something planned that's, I'll give you a little hint. It's probably not gonna make a lot of repair shops and garages happy, put it that way. But I got a spoiler video coming up here pretty soon that I think you as a buyer would like to see. So anyway, thanks. Have a great day. God bless.